Hey Wargamers, welcome back. Purple Druid here with week 3 of Dungeon 25. And so today we are looking at the Minotaur Labyrinth, which is the third section down. It is level 3 of Area 1. This is home to a primeval Minotaur. It's a primeval representation of its kind. It is 10 feet tall and as strong as a giant. The beast wears a sort of kilt made of multiple layers of human skin, tattooed with columns of runes. The kilt is held with a broad belt of red dragon skin, studded and buckled with gold. It wears a magical ring of adamant and carries a massive enchanted double-bladed axe nearly 6 feet tall. The creature's eyesight is poor. It only has clear vision out to 40 feet. But its smell and hearing are supernatural. It can identify individual creatures by their scent and only has a 5% chance of ever being surprised. The Minotaur has the magical ability to speak in tongues and can understand any spoken or written language, even coded writings. So that should be a good challenge for any group of characters. So let's see here. Starting at the top, for the 13th, we have a series of troll nests. The cavern walls are covered with mushrooms and fungus, which the trolls eat, plus giant rats and cave goats making their way from Area 2, Level 3, which is where this passage leads. This passage here leads back up to Area 1 of Level 1. 14 is down here. This is the Minotaur's trophy room. He has lots of coins and gems. He has a set of magic items, a scarab of insanity, a rod of absorption, potion of summon creature 3, and another potion of spell shield. There is a trap right outside. You need to press a stone on the left of the portcullis before lifting the portcullis, or a trapdoor opens, dropping you 60 feet to the river below at level 4. So if you look on here, the Minotaur Labyrinth drops down to the river. If you fall into the river and survive the fall, then you will eventually be carried along to the caverns of the Tunnel Weirds, which we'll be getting to shortly. There's probably not going to be any way of going upstream to the breeder caves of the Tunnel Weirds here. So, but who knows what the ingenuity of the players could be. Let's see here. We also have a well here at 15 are the kobold servants. 40 kobolds armed with spiked clubs and 10 armed with javelins. They all carry hand tools, cords, and a short knife, and their job is to harass and harry any intruders. So they'll be using those cords to set traps and snares and things like that. Number 16 is a well. Now, this is another method of dropping down to level 4. It's a 10-foot diameter well with a working and well-maintained winch. Damp, slippery stonework descends 60 feet to the river below, and you can also use that to bring up water and what have you. There are 4 spots here where there is a water trap, so you'll need a way to get around those. 17 is a magic mirror. Anyone in front of the mirror will see their reflection, but the background is of a beautiful rose garden, and that's this area here. This is the dream garden of Zelata. Zelata is a fairy creature of some kind who I think is in love with the Minotaur, and they're in love with each other, something along those lines. There's a statue of Zelata here at 18, made of iridescent metal fibers and ivory eyes holding a golden lyre. In the right hand, a copper apple in their left hand. The lyre represents sleep and inspiration. The apple represents the temptation of hidden truth. And I've got a few little ideas here for what can happen if you do some different things. If you touch the apple, you'll get a vision of your greatest fear. If you tell a secret and place an offering at the feet of the statue, it will open a shimmering portal to the dreamlands. If you just play music or sing to the statue, you will be blessed with an immunity to fear or charm for 24 hours. And here in the center of the labyrinth, we have the Minotaur's lair. And as mentioned before, he carries an axe +1, +2 versus humanoids, ring of protection +2, and a belt of fire resistance. That's the dragon skin belt. Now, the magic mirror. Everyone who is exposed to the mirror will be compelled to walk towards it, and they must make a saving throw versus gaze at -4 to avoid stepping into the mirror. If they pass, they'll just stare mutely into the mirror, paralyzed for D4 turns. If you touch the mirror, you'll be transported into the Garden of Zalata, which is this little maze area here. And I haven't finished detailing this yet. I haven't figured it all out. But basically, once you're in here, you're kind of trapped. And you will need to figure out a way to do something with these statues. There's a statue at C, and a statue at B, and a statue at A. There's 3 different statues. I may have you appear in one of those locations randomly. And then you need to make your way to another statue in order to get back some sort of appeal or some sort of offering to the statue, something along those lines. And then I believe that here in the center, the fountain, we should do something really cool. Perhaps Zalata is there. She's a demigod or somebody extremely powerful, and that will make for a very interesting encounter. So there we have it. Area 1, Level 3, Week 3 of Dungeon 25. Thank you so much for watching. Do come back soon and catch the next episode. Thanks again, and keep on gaming.